Hey everybody, Temple Crazed here. As you can see, we got the scope pulled up. Uh, just got a random video here that we're gonna do. Uh, wasn't sure what to call it, so I just said random hunt. So basically, here's the thing. I got a few foreign coins in the mail today. I got a few America the Beautiful coins in the mail. Uh, and then my lunchbox from when I used to work 6 months ago before I got laid off or let go or whatever you want to call it. Cutbacks. Uh, I went through that and found a whole bunch of pocket change. And then, let's see what else. Oh, and while I was in that thing, I can't believe this, I found uh, basically a roll of wheat pennies sitting in a bag. I don't remember any of this stuff. Oh, what a, what a fun life I live sometimes. Okay, so let's see. I think we're gonna start with the random. I think we're not gonna do the wheat pennies first. I think we're gonna do something else first. So this was something I did find in there too, kind of randomly. It was weird. Let me just see here. I gotta get the rest of the stuff out here. There we go. There was these quarters, these 4 quarters sitting in a bag by themselves, and I really don't know why these were there, but I mean, they were sitting there, so I must have got them or something at work. I don't know. Maybe I bought them out of the drawer or something, but San Francisco minted, business strike. There's a 2018 Apostles Island. Now, if you're not familiar here with these quarters, now I know everybody's out there is familiar with you're all familiar with the West Point quarters, right? You know that there was only, you know, was it 2.5 million of each or whatever minted. You're all familiar with that, I know. And everybody wants to collect the West Point quarters. That's great. I have no problems with that at all. In fact, I collect West Point quarters too. But maybe what you don't know is that while the West Point quarters have, a low mintage, obviously. I mean, right? We're talking again. What is it? Oh, 2 million each. Yeah. So you're talking 2 million each of those. What you probably didn't know though is these things like this 2018 here. Let me see here. Let me find it here. Apostles Island. Apostle. There it is. Apostle Island. And which one is this? Philly or Denver? Or I mean, it's San Francisco. Duh. And this is the business strike. S-Mint. There it is. Business strike. 889,000. Let me say that again. 889,000. Under 1 million of these minted. Yeah, they're rare. Now, obviously, that's not quite uncirculated, you could tell. But still pretty nice. Then I saw this one, another San Francisco. Another 18. This is pictured rock. Let's see. 931,000. Again, we're under a million. 931,000. So these two coins right here, there's still less of these than there is of one variety of year of the West Points. If that makes sense to you. Now here's another San Francisco. This is the 2013 Fort McHenry. Let's see here, 2013. I'm looking these up as I go, so. This one, 1.3 million. Still we're less in one coin here than what the West Points are. And then we got another one here, San Francisco, 2014 Shenandoah, S Mint, 1.2 million. Yeah, they're low mintage. And the whole point here that I'm making is that not only are they low mintage, but I mean, the America the Beautiful coins were some of the, I believe, besides the Eagleback coins, the America the Beautiful coins, I believe, are one of the most beautiful struck coins by the U.S. government. I also found, let's see, that's the Apostle. That's not the one I was looking for. Which one was I looking for? Uh-oh, where did I put it? Pitcher Rock, Fort McHenry, yep. Shenandoah. What else? Oh, here we go. Denver. Cumberland Island, 2018. So I'm putting together the whole set. Yeah, you want to know? Here's another Denver. 2019, American Memorial Park. And then here's another Denver. This is the Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. So I am putting together the whole set of all the coins from it. Now, I've counted. There's 249 coins. Yeah, I'll say that one more time. 249 total coins when you get the S Mint Business Strike, S Mint Proof, and later on the S Mint Silvers, and then of course the West Points. And technically, the Crossing the Delaware are part of the America the Beautiful series because the act that put the Congressional Act, Coinage Act that put the America the Beautiful into motion was supposed to be from 2010 to 2021. So technically, Crossing the Delaware is part of the America the Beautiful set. So, but yes, I'm trying to put together the whole set. This could be fun. All right, next, let's do foreign stuff next. So this is Italiano. And even if you've seen it this way, you'd always know it's Italiano because most of their coinages have someone naked on them. This is, I think it's called Lire, something like that. 1976. Italiano. Let's see, what do we got here? This one, you can see this little M over here. That's Mexico City. So this is Cinco Centavos from 74. I love the eagle on the back of these. That's a crack all the way through that planchet. That's weird. I saw this here. And you flip it over, and it's right there, and it goes all the way through. I was thinking it was damage at first, but now I'm kind of wondering if it ain't a whole cracked planchet. That's kind of neat. Huh. That's really cool. I'm not a huge fan of foreign, as you guys all know. I mean, I collect a little bit of foreign here and there. But Deutschland. So this is going to be Germany. 1972 Deutsch Mark. 2 Mark. Alright, I'm going to raise the scope up a little more because some of these coins are quite large and quite hard to get on camera completely. There we go. Just zoom, fix that zoom. That's it. There we go. There we are. So like you guys know, I collect German coins, so obviously this will go into my collection even though it's kind of banged up. There's a few different coins that I collect, and that's one of them. Let's see, what is this thing? That would be Rick and Stan's Car Wash Inc. A car wash token. Yeah, we're not even going to look at that. I have so many dang tokens, I think I'm just going to give away a bunch of them one day in my whatnot stream. Alright. So this is British, obviously. Queen Elizabeth. 1962, 2 shillings. I have no idea how much a shilling is, but that's cool though. It is kind of cool, that one there. Let's see, what do we got next here? What are you? Look like some kind of another UK British type thing. Queen Elizabeth, 1971. Oh, it's new pence, 2 new pence. Sweet. Let's see, what's next? What are you? 50 euro. 50 euro. Euro. 2002. Huh. Okay. Jeez, that's a big coin. That's a big one. 1974, 5 kroner. 5 kroner. Where the heck is kroner from again? I don't remember. Anyway, and who's a what's? How big is that thing? Is it? It's bigger than our $half. Because I have. Well, here I'll show you. I have a $half. Just happened to be sitting here, and yeah, it's bigger than our $half. YouTube is experiencing issues. Really? Why are you experiencing issues, YouTube? Because I'm dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? I've got 100%. Huh, must just been a little blip. A little blippy blip. I dropped 1,100 and some odd frames. Huh. Everything seems to be working good now. Weird. I guess we'll just continue on. I'll kind of keep an eye on it, I guess. Alright, what do we got here? 50 Lipa. Lipa. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. 1995, fairly new. Not going to worry about it. Kind of try to keep an eye on my dealio there. Alright. Italiana. 52. This is an aluminum coin, by the way, folks. I've had a few of these, and they are so weird to hold on to. The aluminum ones, they're weird. Just weird. I think the stream's going to be okay now. It's going the right way. We're down to only 1.9 frames lost. 1.9%, I mean. That's... Coin is in really rough shape. 1974. No idea. I'm sure people will let me know down in the comments what it is. Alright, what do we got here? Another Elizabeth. 20 pence. 1989. I love the shape. I love the shape. What are you? You are... Oh, Mexico. 1967. centavos. I don't know what that is. Is that 20? I can only count so far in Mexican. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, I think. I don't know. It's a long time ago since Spanish. I'm sure somebody will tell me down in the comments. 2002. Kind of a weird shape. 20 euro. Well, shoot, we put that with our other euro. How much was our other one? 50? Okay, so we got 70 euro now. What's that worth? About 10 cents? I don't know. I don't know anything about euro. I'm an idiot when it comes to euro. Alright, so now these next two, I did look up these next two foreign coins. Actually, I think it's our last two foreign coins. Just kind of giving a quick look over here. Look-see here. I know I got that one there. Yeah, it looks like that's our last two foreign coins. Alright. So I did look these up. This one here. This is Japanese. Maybe somebody can tell me the actual year, because when you look it up, the years go all over the place and stuff. Some are newer, some are older. They all look the same. To me, anyway. So, I know that one's Japanese. And I also know this one's Japanese. And y'all are looking at it going, really? How the heck do you know that? Well, because right there I could read S-E-N, sen, and then I found the little dragon emblem online. So, I don't know how many sen it is, because that would have been right over here, and it's kind of missing. So again, that is Japanese. Kind of a cool thing, I think. Seems cool, anyway. Okay, now let's hunt some America. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. I've always had really good luck with these, by the way. This is 1935 New Mexico Bureau of Revenue. This is a tax token. 1 mil. Whatever that was for. Let's see, emergency school tax on purchase of 5 cents. I've always had really good luck with these tax tokens when I sell them. People really seem to like them. So, alright, let's get going here. Let's see. What do we got? A 1982 Denver in interesting shape. Actually, I think I'm going to zoom back down in now that we got smaller coinage again. There we go. Anyway. 1982 Denver. Alright. 40. Big old streak across there. Ooh, it's a 40S though. Kind of looks like it might be an S over S. Did 40 have an S over S? I don't know. I'm going to go look. You guys just stare at that for a minute. Everybody go look. Variety Vista. RPMs. RPM listing. 1940S. They did. Now we're gonna have to get a lot closer if we want to see if this is that though. A lot closer. Which means I need to move things out of my way. Well, that might be too close. I don't know if I can get that to focus in. We'll see. Hey, look, we can see the strands of the metal. Ooh. Need to get some light on the subject here. Doesn't quite look the same. Huh. Also, they're supposed to be right basically the middle of the screen. There's supposed to be a big ol' um, die chip, die break. So, alright, well, back up with the scope. Uh, I tell you what, I need an electric scope or something that just, or that I can zoom in and out a lot further with it. Alright, where do we go next? How about a penny? 1974 Denver. That thing is actually in pretty nice shape. I mean, we have some steps there still. Well, all the steps, it looks like. You can still see Lincoln. Got good ear detail. I swear one of these days people are going to start saying that ear detail is one of the diagnostic things. And I got to sneeze. Hold on. I think I'm okay now. Okay. Yep, someday people are going to say that the ear detail is the diagnostic for pennies. I just know it. Okay, maybe not. It would be cool, though. A 28S, where'd you come from? Nice. Not in nice condition, but it's a 28S. That's nice to find. Just was chilling in my lunchbox. That's great. Good place for it. Should have just left it there, right? Someday find it, years down the road or something, right? 17.6 million, or 17.2 million, it says. So, yeah, that's not bad. Under 20 million? That's pretty good. Uh, I have piles. Save pile, not save pile, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Making piles. Here's a 75 Denver. Again, pretty nice shape. Okay. 1975 dime. There we go. Diagnostics for dimes, I know there's some varieties of different reverses and stuff. I am not good with dimes, I'll tell you right now. So, if I miss something, scream it out in the in the cornfield down below. I'll hold these for a little bit before I throw them into the going to the bank bucket. Because if I miss something, I'd like to know. Even if it's not valuable, I'd just like to know what I missed so that I can not make that mistake again, hopefully. Like I say, I'm just not really good with dimes. I just lost that dime. I'm still trying to get the dime. It fell under the scope. I mean, I know stuff like split bands on them, and this definitely has the split bands. 2010 Denver. Here's a 1965. It's actually in pretty nice shape. I know to always check your 65s, stuff like that, transition year stuff, 21 Denver, split bands. Alright, I think that's all the dimes. What do we got left? A bunch of nickels and a quarter. Well, let's do the quarter. 1971 Denver. Looks like we got a hit. Ring of Death hit. Dang. That sucks, because it's not a bad looking 71 Denver. Oh well. Alright, what do we got here? 1999 Denver. It's not full steps. I mean, it wouldn't matter in this one anyway. You're not going to get MS for this thing anyway. But it's always good to look. 21 Denver. Ooh, what's that? Is that the metal curled up, or is that a camera going flying? Look out. I'm trying to see if it's damage. Alright, we're gonna have to do some stuff here. It's damage. Always remember, if you're having trouble with something, put the coin up on its edge. Get it at an angle so you can see better. I mean, looking straight down here, I started thinking that was like a die crack. I mean, I can tell now it's not, but I was thinking it. Get it up on the edge, then I knew for sure it's not a die crack. I'm going to throw my nickels, because I do know my nickels pretty well. Look at all this ring of death stuff. If that wasn't there, then boom, we'd have a really nice full stepper. That's not good. Another 21 Denver. That's a full step. But I don't know, with all the nicks in the face, or nicks in the fields here, if this one would make MS. It has to be MS quality to get the full step designation. I mean, you can be MS 60 and get and it's got full steps. As long as it's a MS and you have that full step, you can get the full step designation. But if you drop below MS 60, you're not going to get it. This one, well, this one might get it. I don't know, that Avers is looking really ragged. Let's see. These are beautiful, though, aren't they? So, let's see. I'm trying to get through the newer Jeffersons here first. Oof. I can tell you this one won't get MS condition. Even though it's got full steps. That would not get an MS condition. Alright, I think that's all the newer styled Jeffersons that I have. Well, I shouldn't say all of them, because I do have 2 rolls, actually, of brand new. Or, well, are they brand new? I don't even remember. What are they? 2022 Denver. Beautiful BU. Uncirculated here. Roll. That was a 2000. This is a 2023 uncirculated roll. So I got beautiful rolls there, but have never opened. Here's a 68 Denver. That's a nice looking 68 Denver. It's got nothing on it. We do not have steps, but it's still a nice looking 68 Denver. Lots of luster there still. Here's a 2000 Denver. We do have steps, but oh my goodness, is that in rough shape. Goodbye. There's a dog hair. Yay. 1998 Denver. Again, wow. Rough shape. I mean, I expect that from old coins, but, you know. Oh, 49. Nice. What is that just the light? Yeah, it must have been. At this angle, the light hitting looks like a doubled face kind of a thing going on, but... Oh, it's a 49 Denver. Nice. And that kind of looks like an RPM. Sweet. That's a keeper. $77. I need to make sure I'm just looking for any kind of errors or anything here. Because even ones in bad shape, if you find errors, decent errors on them, they could still be worth a bit of money. 63. That's just a nice looking 63. I mean, there is a step there even. So, that's just a nice looking coin. 46. Not nice looking. Lots of damage. Rim damage. Whew. Look at that. This was probably on a parking lot and somebody stepped on it and twisted to put those kind of, yeah, they're pretty deep gouges into it. It's probably where all the rim damage came from too. Another 63 with a big old line through it. That is not mint damage. Another Denver. Huh. But that one's going to go away because it's not nice like the other one. 41. Whew. That one's been around. The rim's like gone. Monticello's about gone. Wow. That one's been around for a while. Well, obviously since 41, right? Oof. Look at that big old gouge. Oof. 56. Yeah, I don't see anything worth keeping on that one either. It's in pretty rough shape. And not just because of the weird coloring it's got going on. It's just in weird shape altogether. 1940. San Francisco. Did we look at this? No, we didn't. Did I? I don't remember. Didn't I already look at this? No. The other 1940 San Francisco's over there. Or whatever it was. Huh. Interesting. Another 1940. San Francisco. Okay. I don't know why these were in my lunchbox. To be honest. 46. They could have been from my other job that I had. I did pull a lot of older change out of the drawer. Or bought, I should say, a lot of older change out of the drawer. Alright, now we're on to the wheat pennies. And I did see there were some Indian heads in there. So, let's go. 43. I should probably get out my bucket. My wheat penny bucket that everything goes into. Alright. Like that wheat penny. Another 43. That's a nice, honest 43. Not been reprocessed, just a nice honest penny. Into the bucket. $19.45. Into the bucket. $44 Denver. Bucket. $44. Oof. That one's got some issues. But into the bucket. 56 RPM. I throw a lot of my RPMs and stuff into the bucket anyway. Unless they're like a major, you can like dang near see them with your naked eye. They go in the bucket. $53. $44. $44. $28. Interesting coloring. Huh. I'm avoiding the Indian heads right now. I just set them off to the side. We'll hit them up last. There's a 51 Denver. Looks like we got some wood grain look going on. Throw that in the bucket too. 40 Philly. So 40, another 40 Philly. Look at the wood grain on that thing. It's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I love the woodies. I really do. But I just, if I kept every single woody type penny that I found, do you know how many I'd have? Hundreds. Maybe even into the thousands. I may love them, but I can't keep every one of them. It's post-mint. That's an RPM. That's just a nice looking 56 there. A 42. $57. Starting to think the Indian heads are probably the best that I have, or that were in this. Which, I mean, that's fine. I didn't even know I had these. So, like I say, they were in a bag in my lunchbox. I'm guessing most likely what happened is I probably had a roll that I took with me to work to search on my lunch. Because I didn't have a scope for a long time, and there was a scope at work. A really nice one. So, but I mean, I worked there for a while, so it could have, I don't know. You know how many pennies I've seen, though? Wheat pennies I've seen? Oh. Again, thousands. $55. I don't see the poor man's on that. That is a nice looking 55, though. It's actually a really nice looking 55. Huh, that should make somebody's collection pretty nice. Nice book filler. Or book, maybe just in their book. That 44 is not so much nice. 55 Denver. 45. Looks like an RPM on that 50. 53. 56 Denver. Pretty nice looking. Little, that was a Woody. 51 Denver. 40 San Francisco. The reverse looks a lot nicer than the obverse. Hey, Dave. How's it going, brother? 56 Denver. That's good. Hey, I haven't seen you on Whatnot for a while. You not selling on there anymore, or what's the deal? '56 Denver. That's PMD post mint, but see the little flex back and forth? Still considered a Woody. 55 Denver. Yeah, high-end coins don't sell for very much on Whatnot. I have some higher-end coins that I would never think of trying to sell on Whatnot. I would go over to just put them on eBay at what I want for them and just let them sit and cook, so to speak. Because, yeah, they're not going to, definitely not going to sell very well. I mean, like, even really nice Morgan dollars. I mean, I have one that I use that's in my little coin stand that I have. It's a 1878 Morgan 7-tail feather with the 78 reverse. In beautiful condition, but um, I was offered like $50 for it. I was like, no, no. I mean, my local coin shop offered me more for the dang thing, which is saying something, right? My wheat penny rolls actually sell for more than that, but I guess I have a pretty big following for my wheat penny rolls now, so I had a roll sell the other night for like $36. So it's a nice woody. So have you told 10% of your subs that they need to come over and sub to me yet? It's about how many I need to hit 1,000. Alright, that's all the wheat pennies. Now I have 2 Indian heads left. 2 Indian heads left. Let's see, what do we got? 1901. Got a little bit of corrosion coming in. Ah, gotcha. Well, thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. I'll get there. One way or another, I'll get there. So 1906. Oh, sweet. Hey, Rosie. I mean, I have notifications turned on for you, Dave, so when it pops, hopefully I'll see it and be able to jump in with you there. I usually do jump into your streams. I mean, you got so many people, though, going on, you probably don't even notice me in there saying hi, which is fine. You got a lot going on when you're going, so. I mean, you look, I got what, 3 people right now? It's pretty easy for me to say hi to everybody. Well, you're a hell of a lot bigger than me, brother. Hell of a lot bigger than me. Alright, so I do have one more coin I was going to show here. Let's see, where did it go? Oh, here it is. So I had never bought coins from the US Mint before, ever, until this last year here. I saw one that I decided I wanted, and I bought it. Hey, Django. Actually, I would have known that. I was gonna get everything shipped out early this morning, but I just finished doing the packaging, and I just saw your name, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting last name. It's going. It's going. So, again, I had never bought a coin from the US Mint before, and so I bought this one. Let me get my scope here in the right position. This one I bought last year for myself. And no, it's not for sale, Django. So yeah, this one I did buy for myself. West Point, 2023 American Silver Eagle proof from West Point. That was the first coin I'd ever bought from the U.S. Mint directly. And they're expensive that way. I got on the waiting list for it, or not the waiting list, but like as soon as it dropped, I went in and bought it. It was like $85. Like, holy crap. But I wanted it, so I bought it. It is very pretty. And like, oh, hey, I didn't show this off the other day. Dang it. I did a mail call the other day, and I forgot to show something off in that mail call. I'll do it now. It's a 1 ounce round that I just got. Can I go any higher with my scope? Not really. Oh, we can go a little bit higher. There we go. There we are. 1 ounce round, Roger Maris Home Run King. See if we can get the light better. There we go. So this was a limited edition from the Oregon Mint. So those who probably aren't baseball fans may not know who Roger Maris is. Roger Maris in 1961. In 1961, hit 61 home runs in 61, making it the most home runs anybody had ever hit in a single season. Now, Ken Griffey, no, not Ken Griffey, Mark McGuire. Mark McGuire, they say, quote unquote, broke his record by hitting more home runs in one season. But what they don't mention is that when Mark McGuire did it, the season was longer than it was when Roger Maris did it. So technically speaking, no one has actually broke Roger Maris's record if you go by how long the season was. Another cool thing, and yeah, so another cool thing about Roger Maris, um, he's from my area. Yep, 1961. 61 home runs in 1961. He's actually from this area, from Fargo. He died of cancer. The Roger Maris Cancer Center is at Sanford Hospital in Fargo, North Dakota. At the West Acres Mall in Fargo, there's a huge display of all Roger Maris stuff, including his uniform. That's all been put there by the family. So, having a little piece of some kind of history of Roger Maris here at my house is very cool for me. So this will not ever be sold either. This will stay in my personal collection forever. I just thought it was really cool. I did pay a premium for it, so I've never seen one before, and who knows, probably never will again, right? So, just wanted to share that with y'all. Oh, all right. Well, how is everybody's? Yeah, it is a cool piece. So, I got a question for y'all that are in here, all two of you. Django, you saw these maybe yesterday in my stream. I sold one. Uh, you guys think I should hunt one? Should we hunt one and look for the speared buffalo? What do you think? I have two of them left. I did sell one. I don't remember who the heck bought it. I don't remember. I think it was Dennis. That's who bought it. So what do you think? Should we do it? Yeah. I got a sure. I guess that's good enough. All right, let's look for that speared buffalo. You know, because if we find one in here in an unsearched roll, I mean, have you seen the prices these things go for? They're ridiculous. Yeah, these are from the westward journey. It's the American Buffalo. 2005 Denver is the one that you want for that. So I'm going to show you a picture of what the speared buffalo looks like. So that way, if you guys are looking, you'll know what to look for. Let me just pull it up here real quick. Maybe quick. Come on, a little quicker. Not getting any younger. Okay. 2005 Denver. Come on. I just passed it. 2005 Denver speared buffalo. Here we go. Alright, let's pull up the picture. We'll move that over there. So you see this die crack? It goes right through the middle of that buffalo right there. I know, Jared. That's the thing is, You know, I mean, I did just open a roll. If I hunted and I don't find anything, I get $1.25 in nickels. Well, actually more than that, because I mean, if I find some really nice ones, I can probably flip them anyway for a buck or two. But anyway, so that's what we're looking for right now. We're looking for this die crack that goes right through the bison. As you can see it right there. And we're on PCGS here. So let's look at some pricing. The sold pricing. Let's see, we got Heritage Auction in 2022, $149 for an MS63. 2020, $216 for a 64. A 66 here in 14 at Stacks and Bauer, $926. I know. You mean almost 20 years, not 25. Almost 20 years old. But you see these prices? So and it looks like most of them are probably population-wise right around that 64. So if I can find even one, we're going to have money. So let's see if we can find one. Well, this is the end of the roll. So this is the roll ender. You can tell because of, the damage. So let's hope this one's not a speared buffalo. Right. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, that one's definitely not a speared buffalo. And it's damaged, so it's going to go bye-bye. Same with this one. We got a lot of dings. Oh, I saw this little nick here and I went, first I was like, wait. Because it's kind of in the right, well, I mean, I guess it's a little further forward, but it's almost in the right vicinity for that speared. Oh, that would have been, yeah, I probably would have ended the stream right there and went running around the house, screaming. My wife would have thought I was insane. Oh, wait, she already does. Yeah, pretty buffalo. I have pictures of buffalo on my phone that I took when I was in last time I was in South Dakota. Or I mean on my computer. I was looking at them earlier. I'd really like to find the picture where I'm petting the buffalo because he stuck his head in my window. That one my wife really thought I was insane about. They stink, by the way. I said, well, he put his damn head in my window. I deserve to be able to pet him on the head then. They are massive, yes. They are massive. That one's actually in pretty nice shape. You see these lines and stuff, they're not actually scratches, they're die markers. So they're little nicks, call it, in the die that causes that. There's quite a bit of cheddar on the cheek, though. That's the only problem. Cheddar on the cheek. It's got a lot less on the cheek. This one's actually really nice. It's got a ding right there. But it's just not good enough yet. I want one that looks perfect. It's not going to happen. Because you guys got to remember, these things, even though they're uncirculated, They all drop right down into a big old bag at the mint and smash into each other and stuff. So that's the chances of getting one that's really perfect. It has to be one that comes right out. That's yeah. So and they're not like little bags; they're huge. They're big tote types bags. That they take forklifts to move. Uh, but so the best ones you can get are the last ones on the run that would be sitting on top of everything. Otherwise, all the stuff that's lower down has been smashed into by another 1,000 coins or so. So that's where you get your MS ones from. Usually, are the ones that are way up at the top of the like some of the last ones on the run. And don't ask what I paid for this little $25 roll of nickels that I'm gonna lose money on. If we don't find anything. That one's not bad looking. Oh, so when I was scouring eBay last night, and I found a guy that had two pennies on there for sale. He wanted like $75 for the pair, and they were 1982 large date Denvers, but he had them down as small date. And I wrote to the dude and I was like, "Hey, those aren't small date. If they were, you'd have to be beating off numismatists with a bat because they'd be clamoring trying to buy that thing from you for that price." They said those are both large date. Had to burst his bubble. I'm like, they're worth a penny each, basically. A little more if you're gonna go if they are actually copper, and you're going for copper value. He actually got back to me though. I was kind of shocked. He's like, "You mean they're both large date?" I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you do realize that the small date Denver are very difficult to find, right? And the chances of some dude randomly having two of them that has zero on the uh, I know, but has like zero rating on eBay. I mean, what are the chances, right? What are the chances? Hey Django, did you buy a roll of wheat pennies yesterday? I can't remember. Or did you just have coin? I think you just had straight coins. I was gonna say if you had a roll, we could open up your package and open it for you. I just haven't made it out of the house yet to go drop everything in the mail, but I can see it from here. No, I'm thinking now that you didn't. It snowed, so we gotta clean the driveway and stuff first before I go wandering out there. I live in that area of the country where we get that white fluffy stuff. It's like the meme that says, why why do I live in an area that when I walk outside my face freezes and my lungs start freezing from the cold air? Oh yeah, because I don't have any poisonous things around here either. Okay, well that was one whole roll gone. Sure didn't find anything very good. I mean, I got one nickel that I kept out of there. And I mean, there's a little mark right here on the face. There's something above the eyebrow here, and it kind of almost looks like there might, I don't know, depending upon which way I put it, it looks like it actually might be a little bit of a lamination. Maybe it's the rim ding. It could be that. It could be a rim ding that came down and hit it. Could be that. But the reverse is really, really nice. Like, really nice. So that's actually a really nice nickel right there. I'm going to keep that one. I mean, if somebody wants to buy it, it'll be available. Is what I'm saying. Oh, I guess there's only one last thing that I didn't show here today on this little quick pop-up show here. From my buddy Jersey's X Only on Whatnot, I did buy some more America the Beautiful quarters. So, 2013 Philadelphia. This is Fort McHenry. It's pretty nice. Here's the Denver version of it. We got a little bit of tonnage going. Very nice looking. And the reason I talk about these, I talked about them earlier in my stream. If you haven't seen that part, but these America the Beautiful quarters, for one, besides the reverse of like the eagle back, and then I guess the drummer boy too. I think the America the Beautiful quarters were some of the best that the U.S. government has put out. They're just absolutely beautiful. This one actually looks like it might have been struck through or something. It's got some weird stuff going on there. It's obviously, I mean, you can see the cartwheel. See, it's got good mint luster, but it looks like it was struck through something on his head. It's like flattened. Huh. Jersey didn't even see that, I don't think. He will now, because you'll see this video. Alright, we got, what are these? Perry's Victor. Or Victory, I mean, yeah. Perry's Victory here. Yeah, so the fun thing is that I want to collect the whole set. The downside to that is the whole set costs is going to cost me a little bit of money. It's 249 coins to collect the whole set of America the Beautiful. 249 coins. That's a lot. So that's going to take a little bit. If I go through here, I was going through the book earlier talking about it, but I can sure run through it here again real quick on these. So they were produced from the act that brought them to us was a coin act anyway. 2000 it was for 2010 to 2021, and so that's why in 21 you get this really weird one, the Washington crossing the Delaware, because they kind of just ran out of stuff, and that's what they threw in there. So it's technically, that coin is technically actually part of the America the Beautiful set. So In 2010, we had 5 different coins, but only 4 of each type. So you had the Philadelphia, the Denver, a San Francisco silver, and a San Francisco business strike. Okay. Then, and that continued through 2010 and 2011, and then in 2012 they went to 5 coins per. So you had the business strike, a proof strike, and a silver strike on the S mint. And that was for 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 16, 17, and 18. And then in 2019, they added in the West Point also on top of the other ones. They also, in 2019, the fineness of U.S. Mint silver coin was changed from 90% to 3.9 fine. So just remember that in 2019, they changed it to 3.9 fine silver, 99.9% pure silver. The other reason I like these coins, besides them being absolutely freaking beautiful, is the mintages. There's a lot of people out there, and Jared, you probably know this, that collect the West Point quarters because there was only 2,000 of each minted. You know, kind of a rare quarter out there. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Hey, how's it going? So yes, in 2019 and 20, they had the West Point quarters, 2 million of each one, put out for circulation. But what you probably don't know is that the America the Beautiful ones, right? Huh? Just ducking you? Okay. Anyway, what you probably don't know is the mintage on some of the America the Beautiful coins. If you're not... Oh, just ducky. Yeah, I'm good. A little bit of a sore throat still, but doing alright. So, let's take, for instance, I know I have all 4 of the Hawaii coins. The Denver, the Philadelphia, wait, there's 5 of them. Do I have all 5? I don't remember. So, for the Business Strike Series San Francisco one, the 2012 San Francisco Business Strike Hawaii Volcano National Park, there was 962,000. I mean, there's ones that are like, here's one, Fort McHenry National, 1.3 million. Yeah, the Hawaii one is really cool. Let's see here. The Mount Rushmore one, 1.3 million on the San Franciscos. So, like your West Points being at 2 million, these ones are less than that. So that's why I want to put together the whole set. I firmly believe that these coins in the future will be quite valuable. I did find some earlier. I was actually going through my lunchbox from when I had a job, and I found these in there. Don't know why, don't know where they came from, don't know much. But I don't know. I don't remember where I found them, where I got them from. I'm guessing. Okay. Yeah, I took the best one that I could, or best photos I could. I don't know. I was messing with the macros. Yeah, I've seen it. So here we got a San Francisco, Shenandoah, 2014. I'm gonna kind of go through some of the ones that I have here. There's the Fort McHenry, 2013. We already talked about that. There's not a lot of those ones. Pictured Rock, 2018. And Apostle Island, 2018. These are ones that I just randomly found today. Sitting in my lunch bucket, lunchbox thingy, whatever, lunch bag. Again, no idea why I have them. I know I probably saw them and was like, ooh, these are pretty. I really didn't know a lot about the America the Beautiful stuff. So, all right, we're going to start from newest to oldest. Go to oldest, I think. So, I don't have all of them, but I'll show you what I do have here so far. This one sucks because it does have a ding there. It, it's technically uncirculated, but it was on the end of a roll. So I do need to get a different one of these because it's definitely got some bad juju going on. 2021 Philadelphia Tuskegee Airmen. So I do need to replace that one. And these are kind of that transitional ones, right? That we talk about. These are where America the Beautiful kind of was ending, and we were going into the women's, or was that next one? Yeah, women's quarters. So, Tallgrass Prairie, 2020. You'll probably recognize this one because this one also comes as a West Point quarter. It's got a flutterby on it. Anything with a flutterby is worth it, huh? I actually bought a West Point one from Northwoods Coins, and actually it was probably one of these ones that I have in here, possibly, but it was a Ken, Ken, what's her name? Kendra? Yeah, Kendra, Ryan's daughter on there. She loves butterflies, and she was going off to college and stuff, so I bought it and then told her to keep it. So this is again Tallgrass Prairie, 2020, Denver. Salt River. Again, you'll recognize that reverse, as this is also a can get a West Point one. Here's the Denver version. So basically now anytime I see these, I buy them. And it doesn't matter if I've already got them. I just buy them. Weir Farm. I got a cough. Okay, better. The Denver one. A lot of these I did get from A lot of these I did get from my buddy Jersey, so at a really good price. Here's Rockefeller, the Marsh Marsh Billings Rockefeller. Again, this one does come in the West Point. I think I've sold most of my West Point ones. I have a few laying around here somewhere. Here is a San Francisco River of No Return 2019 S, 934,000. There's your American Memorial Park. Look at the shine. Again, 938,000. Here's your 2018 S. This one's 816,000. Cumberland Island. This is a 2018 S. This is the Minnesota Voyagers. 831,000. 831,000. Forget about your 2 million on your on those West Points. This is where you're at. This is a 2017 San Francisco. 878,000 Ozark Riverways. Is that the one you were just talking about? Yeah. This is. I don't think I have the enhanced one. I've seen it though. All right, so here we got. This is the 2017 Philly. George Roger Clark. The Denver. And San Francisco. 815,000. Wow, I thought I had all of these ones. Oh well. 2016 S for the North Dakota Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Also, if you've never been there, you should go. It's pretty cool. It's out by Medora. I wouldn't recommend going to Medora. That's not so cool. But this park, that's pretty cool. It's similar to like Custer State Park where you can just drive through and the buffalo are just kind of roaming free. Alright, let's see. 2015 S. This is Saratoga. 888,000. See, I got a lot to put in. A lot of ones that I don't have. 2013 Great Basin. Beautiful coloring on this one. Here's the Denver. Alright, what do we got here? All right, this is Mount Rushmore 2013 San Francisco. This is the Mount Rushmore one. 1.3 million. Gorgeous. Here is the 2013 Denver Mount Rushmore. (2013) Philadelphia Mount Rushmore. I do have the silver of this one too. It's just not in my set because my wife took it. Mount Rushmore is one of her favorite places to go. You know, great place, faces, great places thing. Yeah. So it's like one of her favorite places in the world. So yeah, she took it. Fort McHenry, 2013. Fireworks. Yay, fireworks. The Denver. San Francisco. And look at that bad boy. That's the silver San Francisco 2013 Fort McHenry. That is pretty. 90% silver. Yes, Mount Rushmore is a beautiful place to go. I don't really spend a whole lot of time at Mount Rushmore usually. My wife loves it there, but um personally myself, I spend days and days and days. Yeah, you like it? Can't have it. Anyway, I spend days and days and days and days in Custer State Park. All right, so we got 2003 Perry's Victory, or 2013 Day. The Denver version. And the 1.4 one of the 1.4 million of the San Francisco. All right, one of y'all got the L Zhangquai, I think it is, or whatever. 1.6 million. 2012 S. The Philly. This is another thing right here. 25.8 million of a Philadelphia. You know, usually in our coinage, when we mint coins in the U.S., it's usually hundreds of millions. You know, 300 million. So at 25.8 million, you're still pretty low on that mintage. And this is, of course, Puerto Rico. Again here, 25 million of the Denver. And then we got, here's the Philadelphia of Acadia. This is kind of actually one of my other favorite ones. I like Maine. I've been there one time. I went to Maine, and we stayed in York, Maine, right on the beach there at what the heck was that place called? Anchorage Inn, right on the ocean side there, next to the Nubble Lighthouse. Had a lot of fun there. Acadia. Yeah. Oh, let's see where else we got here. Oh, we got the Choco culture. 2012. Looks a lot nicer from San Francisco. A lot nicer. Although that one looked pretty good too. And I know I'm going to be doubling up on some of these because I literally pretty much it's like Jersey says about other coins, you know. Some of his other coins that he sells, when you see it, even if you don't need it, you just buy it. Well, it's kind of been the way for me too. Even if I don't need it, I've been buying them. I mean, I can always sell them again, right? If I don't need it, I can always turn around and sell it later. This one's actually got some beautiful toning going on. Really difficult to see in the camera, but it is got some gorgeous toning. There she be, the one we were talking about earlier. The Hawaii one. What a beautiful coin. And of course with the San Francisco too on top of that, it just stands out. Denver, we got some obverse toning and reverse toning on this one. I think the older ones I have are actually nicer than the newer ones, which is kind of weird. Vicksburg. The other Vicksburg. Olympic. Yes, I'm missing a ton. So this is going to be one heck of a project for me to build this out. 249 coins. This one's also got some beautiful gold toning going on. Come on, get out of the box. This one, I don't know, man. That thing's just pretty. It is a pretty series. What am I lacking? I'm lacking a lot of them. But I'll get there. Chickasaw. And look at those. We can make that thing just dance. Got the other Chickasaw. Here's Gettysburg. Gettysburg's got some tonnage going on over here. Anybody remember the Gettysburg Address? Not me. I don't remember it from high school. Of course, for me, high school was a long time ago. I don't know about the rest of you. Here we go. We're back. 2010. These are the first ones of the America the Beautiful set. And these ones are fun because they have like, see this date right here, 8/15/10? That's when this coin was put into this holder. So that's kind of fun, huh? Here's Fort Hood. Fort Hood, Denver. Yosemite. 8/15/2010. At that time, the guy that did this said they were worth about. I was a teacher, hard not to remember. Oh, you teach high school or uh, elementary, college, junior high, what? Grand Canyon. Taught all grades, huh? Retired now. Yeah, I helped teach some college when I was in college. Like, kind of like a teacher's aide kind of thing, whatever. So what happened was our teacher retired that taught the that's the our teacher that taught the hardware class for computer stuff. He retired, and they asked our guy that taught the networking stuff to take over. Well, while he could teach it, he really didn't know a lot about hardware, computer hardware. So he asked a bunch of the students, "Hey, who should who can I ask to help me teach this or go through it and stuff?" And everybody said me. Next thing I know is he's got me in there. Basically, he's sitting there, but I'm teaching the class. So then, when it was getting close to graduation, they were looking for a replacement for the teacher that had retired. And I threw my hat in the ring because to teach community college or 2-year college, you don't have to have any kind of special degree or anything. And they turned me away. I was like, you bastards. And then they offered it to one of my friends. I was like, what the hell? I mean, I graduated with a 3.89 GPA. I mean, not quite a 4, but jeez. Alright, this is the last one of these in my collection, but this one is nice. This is a 2010 Hot Springs, Philadelphia. Look at this thing. Uh-huh. Yeah, I graduated with honors. Look at that thing, gold tone. What year did I go back to college? I went to college only a few years ago. I went back when I was in my late 30s. I went the first time when I was, where did I go? North Dakota State College of Science. I went the first time. I went to, what was it at the time? Northwest Technical College in Moorhead, Minnesota. I tell you what, things changed a lot between going that first time to Northwest Technical College when I first got out of high school to North Dakota State College of Science when I was in my 30s. I mean, shoot, back then you had to do all your homework, all your tests, the finals, all the stuff back in the olden days. And then the when I went back to college, it was like, oh well, if you're doing this good in this class or whatever, you technically don't need to take the final because your grade won't change. Blah blah blah, all this weird stuff. I was like, what? And when I went to college the first time around, they didn't care if you showed up or not. Oh yeah, I learned on DOS. But I went to the first time I went to college, they didn't care if you showed up or not. You just failed. Whatever. When I went back to college, it was like the teachers would actually like call you and email you and stuff if you weren't in class, asking if everything was okay. It's just weird. So everybody assumes that as a coin dealer that I also have a huge collection. Yeah, it's so weird now. Like North Dakota State College of Science, or not North Dakota State University. I got a friend going there through the PhD program for computer science, and he's like, "Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. If you're not in class for a couple days, the professor usually will reach out to you." I was like, "That's weird. I guess that's the generation, huh?" Yep. Okay, so everybody thinks that I have a huge collection um, because I'm a coin dealer. That would couldn't be further from the truth. I actually have a very small collection because, well, I collect things that I actually like. So, stuff like this. After a bunch of research and stuff, yes, they did have some of these 83s um, go out without plating on it, but I'm pretty sure this one had plating on it. I'm still keeping it because it's cool. No, it's a zinc. It's an 83 Denver. But let's zoom down in here. I'm pretty sure this one had plating on it at one time. I think somebody was trying to fake this because look, when you look close, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? That sure looks like copper plating. Yeah, it's missing its copper plating. But I see remnants of it, so I'm wondering if somebody didn't, I don't know how you do it, but if somebody didn't chemically strip it. That's what I'm thinking. Science project. Somebody chemically stripped the copper off of it. Still fun little coin to hold on to, though. Let's see, what else do we got in here? Here is a. Well, let's move the stupid scope back up a little. (1943) Philadelphia. (35% silver). I wish we had full steps. We got some of the steps, but not the full steps. So we got a war nickel there. (1943) Denver. War nickel. This one, if it didn't have that big old ding there, I think actually would have full steps. Son of a gun, huh? Yeah, these are in really nice condition. I sold one time, and somebody asked if I had any, and they wanted to buy one, and I was like, yeah, I got them. Here, I'll run it, and I ran it at a higher price, and they were like, oh, that's too much, and so I ran it. I was like, okay, you know what? Forget it. Let's see where it goes. And I ran it for like 2 and go, and it went for like $5. And I was like, okay, well, we'll never be running another one of them again, because that's just not enough when you consider the condition that the ones are in that I have anyway. This one's just toned up. 1943 Denver. Now this one, I would give full steps if I was the grader. Would you not give that full steps if you were the grader? I mean, I can drop the scope. You know, since you're on here, you want me to scope that coin for you too? I could do that for you, Kelly. No, it only has to be 5 full steps. And I have that coin sitting right next to me. That is my email. If anybody, it's templecraze2@gmail.com. If anybody, okay. If anybody, yeah, templecraze2@gmail.com. If anybody needs to email me any photos of any coins or anything they'd like me to look at. All right, what do we got next here? We got a 46, partial collar error. You can see it around here. I hate 46s, by the way. I do have an eBay store. It's also Tempo Crazed. I don't have anything in it right now, I don't think. This is actually the 1919 Denver that was in my old penny book. For those that don't know, 1919 Denver is actually a little bit harder of a one to get. And then this one had like tape or something across it at one point, so it's got like this area that's like shiny, coppery look still. I haven't decided if I'm going to sell it or if I'm going to put it into my new penny book. I haven't decided yet. This is the... Oops, wrong thing. This is the 1964 half. Gorgeous toning. Yeah, I got, you know what, somebody offered me 20 bucks for it. I was like, how about no? 69 Denver. This is probably my favorite of these 3 that I have. This is a 64. This one is going for grading. Yeah, this one's phenomenal. Yeah. Oh, we found bugs. $5 Samoa 2022. Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Everybody always wonders if I actually have any Morgan dollars. And the answer to that question would be yes, I do have some. Look at them breast feathers. 1881, San Francisco minted. Look at that reflection. Even with the little bit of frosting and stuff you see going on, look at that. Just reflects. I think this is the coin that I got offered $30 for by one whatnot person. I told them they were insane. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's definitely worth more than that. I got offered 135. It was an 1881 San Francisco. I got offered 135 by a fellow whatnotter, so I know if he's going to offer me that, then it's got to be worth more, right? 1889 Indian head. Now, the fun thing about this one is how green it is. It's just green. It's green, green, green. I thought the whole thing was corroded, or maybe it had been dug up in a by a treasure hunter, or, you know, a metal detectorist, until I started doing some research. And that research basically said that because of different years, they added different amounts of tin and zinc and copper into the mix. Certain years of Indian heads can actually turn green, completely green, the whole thing. Just like that. And this is one of them. And I thought it was so pretty, so I kept it. See, you don't have to just collect coins because they're valuable. You can collect coins because you just like them. Another thing some people don't realize about me, I collect the Columbian Expo coins. Mr. Nice Guy 13 on whatnot, I was trying to get him to sell me one, and he wouldn't sell me one because I told him, I said I collect them, and he's like, well, do you have one? I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, nobody needs more than one. And I'm like, well, whether I need it or not is beyond the point. I'm trying to buy it from you. Just sell me the damn thing. You know? God. But anyway, here's an 1893. There was 2 years of this, by the way. There was an 1892 and an 1893. 1892 was actually the first year, plus it is the oldest commemorative coin ever. Everybody thinks that the Isabella commemorative coin is just as old, and it's not. The Isabella came out in 1893. The first Columbian Expo coin came out actually in 1892. So it is the oldest, number one commemorative coin in the United States. So it's part of the reason that I collect them. Again, here's another 1893. I have sold a couple over the years, even on whatnot here lately. I tried selling a couple, but people just want to only give like $20, and I just can't do it. I can't let them go for that kind of price. Not with some of these. Some of them, yeah, okay. Some of them that are really war, $20 is not a bad deal on them. But most of the ones I have are in pretty good condition. They're more that $30 to $50 range. I do have one for sure, though, that's even higher than that. Hold on, I'm just getting them out here. Okay, so we have, let's see, which one is this? Okay, here's an 1892. I'm pretty sure this one's been cleaned. This is an 1892. They only minted like, what was it, 900,000, I think it was. And then like half of those got melted down. So there's probably only like 400,000 of these out there, maybe, of the 1892. And the reason I think this one's been cleaned is there's a lot of fine scratches going across it. But it's still an 1892. So it is still the first commemorative coin of the United States. All right. Here is another one. See, you don't see all those fine scratches in this one. This one's beautiful. And this is another 1892. This one hasn't been cleaned or messed with at all. It's gorgeous. And then we have another 1893 here, but this one is pretty. We got a little bit of rim toning right here. And a little bit more back here. It's just this gorgeous, like, bronze and orange and sun. I don't know. It's beautiful. Like a burnt orange going on. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Here is a 1913 Type 1 Buffalo nickel. And this one's absolutely beautiful. We got like a full horn here. There we go. You see that horn sitting on the mound. You got beautiful detail all over this coin. This coin I bought actually for a really good price. I only paid $8 for this coin in this condition. $8. That's a pretty dang good deal. Considering it's probably worth somewhere around, I suppose, like, I don't know, 40 to 50-ish. I guess it depends how high it actually mints or gets out. If it hits mint state, well, it'll hit mint state 60. It says $45. At mint state 63, it's 65. So my whole plan was to put together a set of the mint state set of the Type 1 Buffalo nickels. I just haven't got that far yet. Alright, here's the 1858 large letter low leaf Flying Eagle. I've talked about this one many times, but I'm going to talk about it again while it's under the scope so you can understand what I'm talking about. Large letter. How do we know it's a large letter? How do we tell? Alright, we get the scope closer. That's how we tell. We look over here at the A&M. It's the fastest, easiest, quickest way to tell. You see the little feet on the A&M are touching. That means it's a large letter. Okay? You get small and large letter on the 1858s. So you always have to look to see which it is. They're about the same mintage between the two. The difference is, on mine, is the reverse. Do you see these little leaves that pop up right here and right here? These little guys? Do I have a finer tip one? Maybe. Yeah, this one's better. I think a little better. These little leaves that pop up. Well, on the large letter, the reverse for the large letter, these little leaves should come up to, about halfway up the C and about halfway up the T over here. Since they don't, they stop here and here. This is a small letter reverse, which makes it the FS 901. Now there is also a small letter, large letter reverse too. It's more common. This is actually the rarer of the two errors. It's about $85 for this one. All right. Next, we have this is a 1930 Buffalo nickel. This is an FS 102 doubled eyelid. So it's tough to see on this thing. Do you see? There's a little bump that comes down right there. It's actually a doubling of the eyelid. It's really difficult to see because this coin is pretty wore. But even in this condition, it's about a $40 coin. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, here we go. First year issue, 1859 Indian head. That was the first year they issued. So if we look at the reverse again of that 58, the Flying Eagle, okay, we can see how the wreaths come up, and there's no shield. Later, they put a shield up there. Okay. Alrighty. So here is my 1859. As we can see, let's see if we can get the light better. Come on, light, cooperate. Well, anyway, we have diamonds in the ribbon here. Okay, we have pearls, beautiful leaf detail, full liberty. Sweet. We have full liberty here. I did offer this coin up for sale for $185, by the way. But if we look at the reverse, we have no shield here. Now, we do have some light. It looks like wear, but now we've been talking, a few of us have been talking about all this, and we think it might be actually a strike through. Just because it's just this one spot. And like the 1 cent isn't harmed at all. It's just this one area. We think it might be a grease strike through, actually. So this is my 1859. I've seen ones that have no liberty on them. The feathers look like crap. The ribbon and the curls and all this stuff are all one piece. It's all wore out. Sell for close to $100. At $185, this coin is actually kind of a steal. After I get this graded, it won't be $185 probably anymore. We'll probably be in that $2 to $250 range, I'm guessing. Maybe even more. And I know somebody that's waiting for me to get it graded. He wants me to get it graded before he purchases it from me. And I told him, I said, if I get it graded, the price is just going to go up. Alright, so the next coin is technically sold. Kind of. Somebody wants to buy it. They've put a little bit of money down, but I think it's been over a month since they paid any more on it. And that would be this. This is a 1931 San Francisco. It's in rough shape. 1931 San Francisco wheat penny. It's a key date penny. If you know anything about your wheat pennies, this is a key date. This is one of those ones that's pretty difficult to find out. If you find one in the wild, you're doing pretty good. 866,000 mintage. Key date. In a G4, we're at 75. In a VG8, we're at 85. F12, 95. All the way up to, I mean, if you can get one in, say, a MS63, you're at over $200 for a penny. So, like I say, this one's pretty wore. It's technically sold, but if the guy doesn't start paying on it pretty soon, it's going to get resold, I think. Or go into my book. One of the two. It may just go into my book. I don't know. I don't have one in my book right now, so let's see what else we got down here. Oh, there's my trade dollars. What's that? Oh yeah. So I got a couple trade dollars. They both need to be sent in because some people say they look real, some people say they look fake. I don't know the difference. I'm not a trade dollar kind of guy. Um, I think this one I think looks fake, honestly. Yeah, you see copper coming through, but you got to remember that's what they mix with silver on these. If they're real, if these are real, this is the 1874 one. If they're real, they're probably about $400 a piece. This one, on the other hand, I think looks real. It's got amazing toning going on if it's not. I mean, it could be a fake that was made a long, long time ago. They've faked these for years and years and years. So, they're both going to get sent off to Annex, actually, for grading and certification, because if they're fake, I'm only out a little bit of money. If they're real, well, I can always send them off to PCGS or something, or NGC afterwards, and have them grade them so that I get the big money for them, right? Alright. I just pulled this one out of its capsule here. This is a 1904 Morgan silver dollar. Definitely proof-like. I mean, this thing is phenomenal. And it's a New Orleans. And you got to get it at the right angle to see. It does have breast feathers. They're very, very light, but that's very common with New Orleans stuff. So we can see reflection. That's why I say this one would probably get proof-like. So let me get that back in the capsule before I drop it on something and put a big ding in it or something. Oh, let's see, what's next? Oh, a penny. Look at that reverse. Ain't it beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful copper penny. Look at that obverse. Isn't it gorgeous? Someone from Coins Q&A says that they believe that it's dye deterioration. I don't agree with that, personally. I don't agree that this is dye deterioration, okay? Hey, Dan. It is a 75, I believe, Denver. I think it's a 75 Denver. Anyway, I don't believe this is dye deterioration. I think this was struck through something. It might be dye deterioration. Either way, it's an awesome error. I found this coin roll hunting. This is why we coin roll hunt, people. I literally found this coin roll hunting. Again, look at that reverse. Just gorgeous. But then you flip it over and you get that obverse, and you're like, what the hell happened? Let's see what's next. Just a 1955 Denver. The reason this one's in my collection, get the shit off of it here, is there's almost, I mean, there's little light scratches, but those aren't actually scratches from what I could tell. They look more like die markers. There's a little ding here, but beyond that, this 55 Denver is just a very beautiful coin. I stare at it a lot because it's beauty. It's beauty. Beautiful. There we go. Got it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. Oh, this next one's a 1973 Jamaican proof. It's a specimen proof, actually. And I got it from a really cool dude. This one will never be sold. It might even get thrown into a slab just because. I got it from a real cool dude that many of you probably know. His name's Sean. He also has a YouTube channel. You might know him better by Blue Ridge Silverhound. That's right. This came from Blue Ridge Silverhound. It was the last one he had. It's a cool coin. Alright, let's get into... I also collect Civil War tokens. So here we go. 1863. Beautiful little die crack right across here. This one's Army Navy with the scabbards crossed. Really cool coin. Yes, Blue Ridge is cool. Here's another one. This one is says Our Navy on it. It's another one here. This one kind of emulates the Indian head penny. You found me from, Sean? That's cool. That's cool, Rosie. I'm glad you must have been there from the shout out then. Heard him shout out my channel. Again, we have Army Navy scabbards crossed. This one's actually in really good condition, by the way. Ah, Sean said to check me out, so you went for it, huh? I was telling Sean about the Buffalo Nickel stuff that we do with the Dick-A-Date, and he was like, "Oh, I haven't seen those yet. I'm gonna have to jump over and check that out." But I do know that Mrs. Blue Ridge and himself both have actually watched some of my stuff. So that makes me happy. I really think that's cool. So this one here on the reverse, we actually have the cannons crossed. I really love the reverse of this one. Really cool reverse. Let's see where we go next. Yeah, what are you? Oh, real quick here, we got a 1955 Broadstruck. You always hear about Sean always talking about the Broadstruck coins. Well, here's one. Yeah, he must. I don't know. Here's another 1863. This one I really like. The flag of our Union. In the reverse here. And Sean has talked about this one before, actually. This one, if anybody attempts to tear it down, shoot him on the spot. There's an error of this coin that Sean has talked about on his channel that says shoot him on the spoot. So, yeah, shoot him on the spoot is the error of this coin. I don't have that one, but I'll get it eventually. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, so I've told people before that once we hit 1,000 subs on this channel, that we're gonna do another giveaway. I gave away I gave away over a half an ounce of silver last time. This time I'm gonna give away over an ounce, but the grand prize is gonna be this. And what you see along this edge is all toning. This here, 1 troy ounce silver 3.9 plus fine national bar of silver. Oh, just got myself in the eyeballs. Product of Canada. I have actually seen one of these bars sell on eBay for over $100. Look at that toning. This is the grand prize when we hit 1,000 subs. This will be the grand prize for somebody to win from me, shipped out to them. Plus, there'll be other prizes. Let's see, what do we got next? Well, next we have a 1909 VDB penny. See? 1909 VDB. VDB. Very nice penny, by the way. Let's see, what do we got here? I do have a couple slabbed coins. I live in North Dakota, so we have the... Yeah, that is a really nice VDB. That one needs to get certified, graded, and everything so that it can get sold. Because actually, it's not technically mine. I actually got it on consignment kind of thing from a fellow whatnotter. So, but this is, I live in North Dakota, so here's a 2006 Denver SMS 25-cent MS66 NGC graded quarter with buffalo. More buffaloes. Beautiful quarter. NGC. And then the next one is also NGC. It's a one of those innovations dollars in a black holder. That's really weird to get from NGC, a black holder. It's very strange. But yeah, this is one of those innovations ones. United States of America. This is Indiana. Let's just scooch down here a little more. NGC. Oh, look, it says whatnot. Oh, wait. What does that say? They didn't produce a lot of these, by the way, people. I think there were 4 different types and like 25 of each type. I barely was able to get one of one type. But there it is. Team Blue Ridge Silverhound. So, all I got left is I got another, this was another gift from a friend. It's just the North Dakota quarter. Still sealed in this little thing here. Oh no, it's not sealed. I thought it was. Oh. Oh well, it's still in this. It's been in this its whole life, basically. And then, of course, the Roger Maris 61 and 61 that we looked at earlier. And then here, this is really cool. It's a 1965, very weird looking strike here. I think what happened with this quarter or this nickel here, I think it was annealed incorrectly, the planchet, because of the way the strike just looks. And then when we flip it over, this isn't like frost on here. This is literally what the coin is. Let's bring her down in there. So we see the way the metal is spreading out, kind of really weird. I think this coin was annealed improperly. This isn't frost on here. If this was frost, I could get rid of it with some MS-70. And I happen to have some MS-70 next to me, so a little bit of MS-70 on a Q-tip. And we'll just kind of go bloop, bloop, bloop. We'll just rub it across here. Yes, it looks like it's going away. I do agree. But wait for it. Let me, I gotta rinse this stuff off. And then you will see the effect. Because right now it's got MS-70 on it. Let me rinse that off real quick. I got a bottle of water back here. I got this. This came from a coin shop, actually. The guy was not sure what it was, to be honest, and I agree with him. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure that it's an annealing issue. So there you go. You can see the shiny there again. It's all frosty looking again. Might be a little cleaner, but I'm pretty sure this just wasn't annealed properly. Or maybe, it probably wasn't annealed properly. And then they struck it. And it just, I don't know, it's weird. So it's in my collection now. Because of, it's weird. That's why. It should probably get slapped. Because it's definitely got some issues. Anyway. And that's about it. I mean, there's a couple other things, some sets that I have. I have like a 1982, 1982, or 1980, I mean, proof set and mint set because that's my birth year. I have a couple other mint sets, but nothing big. That's about it. It's about all I have in my collection. Everybody, like I say, thinks that I have a massively huge collection, but in reality, I really don't. I have a pretty small collection. I don't feel that I have a need to have a massive collection. I collect unique and weird things for the most part. Because I'm unique and weird. So, anyway, this has been, a 2.5 hour stream for me. I hope you all enjoyed it. I had fun. I had fun talking with the chat. I had fun just being here, going through things. You guys are going to have to all check it out on Monday. Because, well, let me double check before we go here. Let me drop this down. There we go. Yeah, Rosie. Let me go check one thing, though. I think Monday. Let me double check here. Let's see. Yeah, on Monday, I have. There's gonna be well, that's 1 pound, or I mean not 1 pound, 7 pounds of wheat pennies in one of my shipments. We're gonna get some more buffalo nickels in. Let's see, what else are we gonna get here? I know I'll have a whole bunch of penny rolls, like memorial pennies and stuff that are all like uncirculated, BU uncirculated ones, just beautiful red ones. That's going to be here on Monday. There's going to be a bunch of those. I bought a ton of those. I think I'm going to have like 15 rolls, I think. We're going to have, let's see, I got a 1912 Barber half. I got some blue seals coming, $1 blue seals. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 8 Benjamin Franklins. We're gonna have some Mercury dimes coming. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming on Monday. So Monday should be a fun one. I don't know if I'll stream on Whatnot Monday because by the time we get through all that stuff and whatever, it might be a little too late for a stream on Monday. But then again, you never know. You never know. I get crazy and do things weird. So there you go. You make sure you check in Monday. I'll try. I might live stream going through 7 pounds of wheat pennies. That should be fun. Yeah. Alrighty, everybody. Thanks for watching again. Make sure that you're liking, commenting, subscribing if you're not subscribed. Share this out to everybody you know, especially if you guys want to get to that 1,000 subs at some point and have me give away more silver. And listen, I've already said this on other streams. I'll say it again. We hit 1,000 subs. I'm giving away that 1 ounce bar plus some other. I'll give away. There'll be a bunch of other silver I'll be giving away. We hit 5,000 subs. Well, actually, 2,000 subs. I'll give away a 2 ounce bar or a 2 ounce round. 5,000. We're gonna give away a 5 ounce round coin. 5 ounce round. 10,000. A 10 ounce bar. When I hit 100,000, which you guys can all help with by just keep sharing it with people, we're giving away gold. Yes, you did just hear right. At 100,000 subs, I am giving away gold. I'm actually thinking it's going to be a 1 ounce gold Cougarand because I really like that coin. It may be 2 1 ounce gold Cougarands. I don't know. I know that seems like a long ways away, especially when you look at my channel right now and we're only at 600 and what is it, 673 I want to say. Oh, 675, we went up. Yay! Yeah, yes. You know, that's a long ways away, I know. But we can do it. All you got to do is share this out on social medias and stuff. Anybody you know that is into coins and stuff like this, wants to learn, wants to see some cool stuff, share it to them. Let them know. Hey, check out this idiot on YouTube, you know? He's at least fun and exciting. You don't have to do the whole join me on there paying for a monthly thing. I don't need that crap. I put it on there because when you hit your 500, you can have it, but I don't need that. I'd really like to hit the 1,000, then everything gets monetized, and I can start making a little extra money on YouTube, and I can turn that money into more fun stuff to do, like buying bags of silver coins and hunting them. That sounds fun. Alright, again, thanks for watching. Enough rambling from me. Thanks for coming in, Jared, Rosie, Kelly already took off. Diggin' Dave was here earlier. Whatever that is, 220 up there. Dan. And anybody else that I missed along the way, thanks for coming in. Thanks for chatting with me. And we'll see ya on the next stream. Bye for now, and as always, have a good one.